oburabu bwa KUSII.
Maunu mwanju muri weda television nekero na ndeto chigo kwana mangana gosikatiba ikire ase studio ase mambi ya aponiga katuyo kwana amangana mangi goro yekisemi anene mwango ya bakorete the code of strike lakini monyambiro abandi bate abuna mpaka mogiro yestadio ko tokore to asenjerenge akibana litkorero katiba ikire ase studio irinde atoende kabisa to twaro gosukwana omogomo nande urarangiri kumambi ngora ira turege kake inkikire kera abantu bako majina okero misodi na niganyura niga kordo bale akabatika bale stranded lakini kitoto tutakwana mugiro yoede nani ngaki bono ne tamu ya tatego chikwera konde kaba malentu komari na ndura sense moyo mtandao Facebook tonyoleta TV baya sense meri ya YouTube na tonyoleta TV ekerengeli kiago gitume wetera se namba ya 353330 nyora na bayibona baroni ko bakaruko murunga na ebatigetu yani abana bagatobuka bagacha ande bayirande school kodende na barimo banene school ndo babate abante bayirande school amasomo acha keben katibu ikira studio ya tukwani nentunda ya yange yakane goja studio ikiara ne rojora tumanya mange ali agendete asense meri yisem katibu kadita
mbia mono Brighton
mbia sana
mbia mono omorigereria sole
yes
twaikire mambiga igase litukoria lero lya Jumatano tukwanira mang'ana ayalingita ya bali mune kisemi ase country ya Kenya
ebiya sana katibu
yes.
Asugo jagira katibu mwabo mugiro ase iki eyamengima abandi badena masoma turubanire lakini bano mugiro ino erete dituko lya moisonde keroba cold off wana isku na bekunjo na tata mugoro ya chagede na maana tata mu ya chakire bon
kulingana na pronouncement ya Secretary General already I'm informed about Mwabange there in school. Yes. Never got a lot of fatigue. They have gone back to their institutions.
Yes.
So there is a lot of fatigue as about Mwabatamanye because the information the way it came about Mwabatarenge prepared, not even about Mwoka.
Yes.
And they were not prepared. Other institutions ko nje atumire abananka
yes.
On Monday abago ikankamaro bago you go back to school nes strike ya correct
yes.
Yeah, you see a problem to what boniga strike ye a problem ko tutu kanu yare tete kidogo ko called off is because you know we have a procedure on how we transact business of the union.
Yes.
On Sunday, Brighton, we were at Nairobi, Kasarani Sports View Hotel. We chart the way forward on the status and what's going to happen about the strike.
Yes.
This is an industry action that was protected. We all unanimously agreed, the National Governing Council, that we don't have evident information written, that this is what we've been given. The nitty-gritties, even though now this is what has been addressed. We were only told. And then we said, you can't be told verbative. You must be having something written. Yes. This one's to number 1. This one's number 2. More than medical cover more than 11 billion to get about 22 billion, but 22 billion. Where, how much, how is it happened? How was it done? Junior secondary schools, where this money, letters or commitment this month,
yes.
So many things together. Because of that, it has not been addressed. We can't call off the strike. Tokairana park. What we do, we come back, we mobilize our teachers. This is the state of affairs. So we mobilized our teachers on Monday.
Yes.
We were on the street to go agitate for our rights and also the welfare of these teachers.
Yes.
Only some teachers to tell me, Katib, the strike has been called off. Yes, got go online, check. There is breaking news that the strike has been called off. Okay, go hold it ende. Na be strike go called off like that. Because So that is what happened, but we have consulted with the national office.
Yes.
We have condemned that. We have told them the procedure. We have again the National Governing Council.
Yes.
It is the National Governing Council who ratify a strike hold of. Secretary General messed with the procedure because what could get address Teacher Service Commission officers. No, no, call of the meeting the Teacher Service Commission. Other national officials. I'm told some officials also, they, as much as they did not agree, they were there. So, what they were supposed to do,
yes.
The Secretary General had to uniform Teacher Service Commission. These are the things I thought which will address our employer.
Yes.
I highlighted all those things and on how they are going to be implemented. To engage all these issues one by one. People had the timelines and the limits. Now, it was by this and this time, yes. This would be addressed. By this and this time, this will be addressed because all those issues, including the career progression guidance, JSS in turns.
Yes.
By this time, we can address so that they can do a drafted name Mwakiri.
Yes.
Nabadi no Mwakiri or Teacher Service Commission. By one, again, they keep a collective care, Pasaini. When you walk back now, to Manako one or two and speak the National Governing Council. Yes. To Icaras to Atavana Bono, to agree, not because even to assign it, a deal in gay, even the avions between agree in a baby, one we call of the strike, the instruction. That's how it is done.
If you want to what the Bana Omugiro, Elide, like in style at the Nere Motesanegdinero,
we have to revisit.
Not
the necessarily going back to the road. But something on your Mondojira against the constitution, we have to resist.
Again, Kikora Katip to deny us my Bible to Mayana, no, how about my one of Iranide as just could not cause somebody. If I didn't, what I ran a cold war was.
I'm telling you, what is going on now is actually called war. Until these things are made bare, they are fatigued. They don't know the Uncle Brighton. And the wisdom of the Secretary General. I got a call of the strike. Sakminambi or David tomorrow when we to school. Omalmokal Mombasa. Go to Kalenge school. All parts of this country. You must prepare. Like what one of my colleague, executive secretary from the project of the Mwalimu is not like a switch on and off. We must be prepared. Prepared psychologically. This is the state of affairs. Continuous communication.
Yes.
These are the state of affairs. This is what we are doing. Yes. What was it wrong? The national office got to key branches, Jones being the whole country. We are meeting with the employer. As we are going for a demonstration, employer and our national officials. Anything can happen. As we are waiting for anything to happen, so we got to accord an employer. We have agreed the following, but we are working on the modalities. Agreement signed. Then to go by time like that until we get that all the issues have been addressed. Like in one to agree. Meeting.
Yes.
That's how we are also leaders from the branches. Leaders, communication is key. Because you put us in a state, who are you? Who are you representing? You mean you don't know this? You also surprised?
Yes.
What is this? But all in all, it has happened. It has happened, as I've told you, we refused, but it
Kembekiana karugia korita ofu mugiro oyobori tangani mayurudeze chinsa sana badana wamewasaliti bano mwatigero mweka. Do you think that the Nine Union bano ya KUPPET nino bano mwa twalira bokongo bwana NAT?
You see, not as much as ya pull it out. Nero ya renge, it was not in good faith. Because this war we were to go together. They pulled it out. Yes. But Boniga didn't do the claims as a second duty. Because they are not here to defend themselves.
Amen.
But I want to say into muna KUPPET. What we have done, tindo jina negento kere different from what they did. Because as we wanted a return to work formula, a comprehensive, but again, let us wait for today. Let us wait for today because the legal teams who are working on those documents, yes, we will be served with the documents. After seeing the documents, what is it that is signed, we will be very happy. But unfortunately, and very painful, our HSS were not factored in.
Go katib mtoto buna mwachie tena na mwachite.
Abantu wali HSS. No, some issues have been addressed, but the teachers by junior secondary school interns, and those issues will be resolved by the president. That's how they wrote. That the issue of the HSS interns and the employment of more 20,000 teachers will be resolved by His Excellency the President. They are not going to be solved by the President.
Yes.
2011, KUPPET went on strike. Why? Teachers were employed on contract. Back on strike, those teachers who were employed on contracts were confirmed as permanent and pensionable. Yes. But this time around, why are we shifting goalposts that this one can be resolved by it is the same Teacher Service Commission that employed them. That's why we are saying it's unfair to these teachers, telling them that they wait until January. The government can run away with this thing, and these teachers miss his job. We don't have money, let us wait. Already, they have renewed the contract extension for 4 months. January. And anything can happen in between here. Yes. But the man has been diverted to other things. But we can only employ more other teachers on contract. Konda is against Richiko. This is some of the legal battle and written codes. Because why are you employing a teacher as an intern trained?
Katipe kaltu endete kaltu kulele na innovations kuruji planch au ni numo mwa sokira te na no yomugiro yora okore bawe to code off to code ya sinjiringia. Do you think that ina bari mwa babona buna innovate page planch? Bari mwa motenenete. Papege nego jia sama tukare bosira mara.
You know, bari mba ko bamba tu again. They have only lost confidence the national officials. That's what has happened.
Yes.
Our national officials has lost credit from our teachers. This time round, they came out in numbers.
Yes.
They supported the strike. They supported the national officials. We were to mobilize from the ground. That's our work because we represent the counties.
Yes.
We did our part by ensuring that there was total to everybody to ensure that the strike moves on well.
Yes.
But national officials, it has made the teachers to lose confidence. The national officials. Not the branch officials.
Make a decision.
Not the branch officials.
Make a decision. They want to get on good posia gatibono.
No, we are going to meet.
Mokutano and they wakaida against mokutano mo karaste mogatumeka chibas ka Nairobi. Iko meaning ina okero misori na some individuals about call of the strike.
No, that is why I'm telling you.
Yes.
There are structures and there are some internal things that we go and address. This thing must be rectified because the Secretary General was pronouncing himself that he is going to call us for a National Governing Council meeting to ratify what he said. But what comes first? That's what you're asking. It is the National Governing Council that ratifies, then it gives powers to the Secretary General to call off the strike. But we are going to deal with this matter when we meet in the next National Governing Council. We'll deal with this matter, what happened. We don't know. I don't want to speculate what will happen. Because it's a very serious organ of this union. When we meet, I don't know what we can resolve.
Generally, I would katibu kubeti anene sorosagirwa KISII county kaiga. Do you think that they are more frustrated as the union?
Yeah, we have frustrated them. We have frustrated our teachers as a union. Yeah, that one I don't want, I cannot contradict myself. I've had a lot of frustrations. Teachers have called, teachers have written me messages from all over the country. We have frustrated them. Because this is not what they expected. They expected us to have a very clear return to work formula, which we give them. Unless the national office comes out with this clear return to work formula written and spelling out everything, deposited, signed, and then they give us, we give them to our teachers. Our teachers are so much stressed. They are fatigued. Our teachers are embarrassed because of what happened. Me also being one of them.
Are you divided?
No, we are not divided.
How? Divided?
We are not divided. We are talking of national leadership. We are not divided.
So, meaning you report to the national?
Yes, we are not divided. The only thing is the procedure has not been followed.
Procedure? Yes.
Because there is a way things are
divided with the amangana
I'm not disagreeing on what he is saying in the paper. I'm disagreeing on the procedure he followed. All these things he's trying to say that he has signed a deal and this. I'm still waiting. Because I'm still waiting to see. Now, there is that document, return to work formula.
Yes.
And that document, we had all those issues, grievances we gave to the employer. To see one by one. So that we see what are those things that they discussed. Because literally, what happens, the Secretary General, when we meet in the National Governing Council, is supposed to give us that document before they go to sign. So that we scrutinize. No, we are not supposed to meet TSC. It is the National Executive Board that meets the employer on our behalf.
But what the bracings, Jane?
We give them powers to do that. So whatever they agree, the grievances agree with the employer.
Do you want to say that
now you are getting the point. There is a contentious issue here, like employment of junior and secondary schools. The career progression guidelines that was scrapped, that are addressed here. Tell them until these have been addressed, together with these ones which they have addressed, that is when we can agree to call off the strike. They go back and tell them our National Governing Council wants the following items to be relooked.
Last time, I want to go to a restaurant. Maturity kaira. So dangalisa karena dia jete madamu akachikura ste neki no maikurenia mangana makonyorose mwaveri in agreement mogamo mako.
Bono tokonyorana bas.
Yes.
The employers agreed the following to agree unanimously na bone bintebia tigalire it can be reviewed. Even don't be they can be reviewed during the next CPA.
Yes,
but in were implemented as early as yesterday. That's why the whole country is waiting to see that document. We want to see that document that they talked about. Imagine we didn't see it. Today we are waiting for that document. The moment we get that document, today we are waiting for that document. If they don't, then we will suspect. Because we deal with a document.
That's nice, Katibu. Katibu, Nando, where the mandate one were angry Mogil.
No, for now that Missouri has called off the strike.
No strike.
Because we have to swallow that bitter pill. He has called off the strike. And procedurally. The process of calling, that's why we're waiting for that return to work formula. The powers strike. That's why I was telling you the organ strike with the National Governing Council. In Togo Karansa, to mandate a declare that we have gone for an instruction after exploring all the options. And he has no powers. Now we are going for a strike. How?
But he has powers to call the call of the strike. And
no, the same process. Strike. is the same process yara kwa followed to call off the
lakini bono tanyi tumegeti tibile tonye wala ne buyaga ga sena tudaranyora naye tatumegeti procedure yo go call off the strike ochire maminja ne katiba ya ido una moteba na hande boniga muranyora na magani ya ntaraikirana una muganeti what next?
That's why I'm telling you we are going to convene a National Governing Council meeting. Asaro, yes. These things you do not address this 1, 2, 3, 4 things because and I know that National Governing Council that body because nobody mandated because already that but the National Governing Council is a very powerful organ. Is the one that transacts on behalf of other members. So
again, how powerful are you when the meeting has been
that is why we are saying some individual people we want to see the document on.
Do you think that the document was satisfied?
That's why after we have got
because the demands, do you think that the document compromise
Brighton,
you think that it's been compromised?
Brighton were in communication with the National Office.
Who is the National Office?
10 elected officials, the National Executive Board. Yeah, they were there. The 10 executive tuko na chairman. Tuko na executive the Secretary General.
Yes. Yes.
The National Vice Chairman. The replica of the branch. 10 officials.
That's it. Inki mokorana no okay Robinson Vieko was arrested. We're talking about one individual.
So we had others when calling others trying to find out we can see that they were not reading from the
yes
that one the secretary national secretary walked out of that meeting.
Yes,
that I cannot agree with some of these issues. So what does that one tell us from the branches? Yes, that's what we are talking about. That's what we are talking about.
I think the teachers are frustrated because what does it mean?
As I told you, and I want to repeat again, we don't have any other forum other than in the meeting of National Governing Council. The meeting is the mandate of the National Governing Board. If they fail to call the Constitution authority powers, that the 2/3 to petition, the 2/3 of the National Governing Council members to petition for that, the meeting yes.
Buya sana akarondoje baganda da kunya kolika message kabisa ba tutumira gaiga kunjirigire tole kabisa ndoje gaiga pick flavor than watching live from Jaramogi Oginga University. Now the Thomas Kabona asked KUPPET been given an offer. Why KUPPET pushed on with the strike, insisting that the GSS teachers be converted to permanent and pensionable PP terms. Yet they have been assured that the GSS will be converted come January 2025.
That's the contagious issue to Konasai. Why? We expected the pronouncements from the chairman budget committee that already we have set aside 18.7 billion. We don't know why TSC has not started releasing letters.
Apart from being a chairman, is a politician.
He's a politician, but he's the chairman of the committee. He's the one who allocated that money. Budget. But he was factored in the budget. Now, Mbadi, National Treasury, initially, the word to employ.
Yes.
Later, I've consulted, I've looked at that. But we will employ them on what?
January.
They will employ them January. Information how do you take that government? Because initially there is no money. After some time, allocated. We can only start employing them what? On permanent and pensionable? January.
Yes.
Now, January again in another function, the president Nadidi Nyoro TSC because into a call it among junior secondary school in turns. Now, who is speaking the truth? Which government? The president yakadana manando call who is now speaking.
Do you think that the drama?
Remember, it's the executive. That's the drama.
Siasa nero iwakwa.
Yeah. How can you politicize amana education? One, wabekira abantu baganyirire bamanyirena ko bari confirmed as permanent and pension says.
Yes.
By very prepared psychologically. Then you come again, you tell them there is no money. Then you come again, you tell them there is money, will confirm them January. Then you come and tell them, oh no, in Jumosa you extend contracts for 4 months because contract in January to that fast.
Yes.
In Jumo extend for 4 months to January. Mondo you na agenda delivery in class. Mazoma you check those are the things we are saying to affect our performance in our schools. Yes.
Biasana nara ko tebana Mbori Katipu aje niulize ndio niulize ingine, was it true that an order from higher office pushed the union to suspend the strike after it became clear that the government would not commit to any additional demands? Na is Katipu aware of this? Are you aware of this?
Any forces that will have forced this one to happen. The only person who was to be forced is the Teacher Service Commission. I think might have been given a lot of pressure by the president to ensure that the strike is over. And the same was castigated to the national officials, being told to do ABCD without following the procedure. Because into the we're calling off the strike, but they are trying to consult with the other organs. Can you think about the quality strike? Quality of the strike?
No,
it's the National Executive Council. Yeah, our neck. Quality of the strike. It's the national officials. Were we there? Because all of us were to be there. Like what you see, you talking over the majeshi National Executive Council members.
Yes.
Or you're not because I didn't employer go call over strike. Is that how the strike is called? No.
According to negative, I don't know whether it's not the way. What's the way forward for this point since National Secretary Enkaite Kwara Yerere Asobo imekabisa nkimochi okora nara nere oko ondena ask Katipu, was the career progression guided line depressed with scheme of service?
Yeah, I want to talk about that. That's why I said we're waiting for a document today, because what I say that the TSC agreed to review the career progression guideline. That it agreed, it accepted to review that.
Yes.
But how it accepted to be reviewed, that's what we want to see. Like to the national office, a lot of pressure, but also carry that the document to get if it bang a previous career like job groups expanded more. Yeah, they done away with so that the scheme of service, as my colleagues is saying.
Yes.
So that the which of these things have been addressed. Stagnate in the same job group. So the moment we get that the document, we look at it, we share with our teachers, that's when we will be satisfied.
We sana nara ukubodina ask Katipu, is KUPPET officials misleading teachers for their own benefit?
Which officials?
KUPPET officials.
KUPPET officials, from the branch we have done our best. But the national
as a national
they have the mandate to bargain on our behalf. And the answer is to mobilize the ground and ensure that whatever teachers' grievances have been made from the ground to have castigated, to avoid that information. So the moment we give them, for them is to actualize what we have given them. From the branches we have done very well. You can actually, we surpassed, we exceeded the expectations of the national office. I can acquire general now, who is our Secretary General. To a more safeguarded kabisa majeshi yonsi P. Mondo was there to support our Secretary General. And then
visa na Katibu manchumulia nigo tole na Katibu ase kebegeria kubedia soro sagi wasasi county ya KISII karoto kwera kabisa na Joseph ABINCHA gotwera igoro ya mangana yegisem nyoro mugiro no ba te court of litukulia mwiso ndebo na bari no bari asiskura kiriko ngana na Katibu yote bana abantu mabarabe as school with Cold War watakana kimugiro yonyara go koera kwa nere na babet certified kyonyara de go koera ngwenda utubwate simambi yaboniga ndoche na mbaga ndate gutumira sinjira ya abene then na gaiga KUPPET as call of the teacher strike after reaching deal with the teachers commission. We want to know which deal is start nara odebana deal kiei katibu ne kina kimate moko gaji. Yes, that's what we want to know so that we can be able to inform our members, because what was given was just a communication. It was just communicating in summary that the career progression guys accepted to review. CPA phase 2, which was something we were supposed not to discuss about, that the money was paid calculated to first July because it was given, it is within the CPA. And that they agreed that we wanted to start a new CPA negotiation. That one was agreed. The money that was supposed to be added to 22 million for medical cover, that was scrapped. They were given 11 billion, so it was taken to 22 billion. So we want to know this, that now the facilities which were there have been given money, and so there's no services that will be jeopardized in those facilities. But this medical cover we were talking about, we were not just talking about medical cover. We were saying we wanted one comprehensive medical cover. When we are going to procure another medical cover, we want a comprehensive medical cover, powerful one, not NHIF, AMASHIV with our own minute. We wanted all the facilities. A teacher can walk in to any facility, not you accredit a few and then you leave others. You can walk, especially the public and the private facilities. To what the Jingia, you are in Nairobi, you are in KISII, you are all over. You can walk in without being asked questions. And we wanted these services chive seamless. Tali oi kororo, oi karanse, obeyokanye, abanyagitari mbaka ikaranse ta 1 minute. Bagwakirwe simi. No konya mwalimu asegetoganyete the whole day abe treated as if banyagitari mbali on the ground. But they no yo they ko admit but which patient na the case kia kama treated as out patient. There are some things we wanted. Those are the things we want to know. Were they captured? If they were captured, then we are good to go. If they are not captured, we are sorry, we will not take it lightly with the national office. Are you divided as a union? I'm not saying we are divided. We will not take it lightly because they will task them. These things were not addressed. They are not addressed. Yes. Nara okoboli katibu na ki inki ekogera mogosukumo koli kwa balimu ababa HSS. Nerina a union they which konyora chiba silva kuna kilomotin or save for the good of the teachers. The question from one of us. Yes. Me, I'm a culprit. People should know. I was employed on contract. In Jordan, I collected a contract in 2010. A union can strike to collect the Romarube, to get the una confirmed. But the rule confirmation from TSC, confirmation permanent terms. Yes. What is wrong for us fighting? Nanda wanu wanobago tolera na gagitu wachandeke? Yes. Earning. Then in general kwa 11,300. One year earning 17,000. Very little money. In Kyorojo to Tabarwan, we are looking at it. Of course, at the end of the day, they will become members of the union. Being members of the union, they will subscribe to the union. But that is not the core issue. Yes. But they want to live a good life because by the college, train, which is against the what? The law. Does it mean that the grievances is more regular just get the service commission now necessarily no whatever na katipu pama itibin the union chandonero pamedino na bana gwetera bana 17,000. They know. You hear all over member parliaments ba whatever na abalimu aba tutagete bali ko to permanent and pension. Tumaze ba ko ba property ba kwa na betere public relations pia. But bamanye tena na wanyana abalimu aba motivation. You know, when you have workers in an organization including yetaya. Yes. Me aba wafanyikazi wikababe motivated kwa kolega. Sigiye ko motivated. Yes. E welfare yabo ngakire technique yaro omushahara obombuyole ngakiwa mbogi mabwa environment bako kolega asimbuyere bona aba
because motivation there.
Yes.
Do you think the output will be there? Not even industries. That's how it happens. The output. Abalimu abako ande class pande zana tatnya witera igo. Tokolere ya contract yeito torega yako aragoji.
Ekaragoji.
Igo majibu imbu yako.
Also so much the standard in Troja na 1.5 billion salary increase for civil servants. Baraba mente irue gentuge kabuo school ya city page mbate na public service cabinet secretary Justin Muturi karobali ngina Union of Kenya Civil Servants Secretary General Tom Mondenge
one of bright on the above.
Yes.
Na abantu bali gereti bando space muri gereti.
Yes.
Na iwasoma. Na civil servants.
Na so me na bokirigire.
Na bokirigire ngana gina 1.5 9 aroche. Why is it no mwalimu ekera akobori must go as ruane arude jinta cho akori strike mumocha kumuranga ne jito kwane lakini ekero public that's public service commission.
Yes.
Don't teacher service commission under teacher service commission is our employer.
Yes.
Public service commission which is the employer of all those guys.
Yes.
Barabo muna bakwana ekotete abantu abo basign immediately bakore magomo tokole tiki
Toi.
lakini mwalimu we have an employer Rocky.
Igo mutegera ni maso sense me ya public service.
Oroche
yote si aba very
public service. Employer nere kwende kutopagine ina ebintu bagosaba nebi to ingachibeza kana bafanyika.
Kwa kazi.
Bono yotate batega public service bono chibeza to ajire kubaka na tore that increment. Amangana abadirect. Then what about us? Lazima to down.
Ikime jaro nere na sikiombe kikeni.
Teacher Service Commission. They're independent. It's not an independent commission as it is said. It is manipulated by the government.
Nige skumira serikali.
Anda bali mubachaire.
Then I want to ask Katibu now that Teacher Service Commission did not deduct the union dues from teachers. What's the way forward for the union? Abo akara koboli bana inda koboli mentally boli na akina kiagera tebne union go jere go viriska you code of the strike.
I want
yes.
to say this.
Yeah.
It is true.
Yes.
Union dues in Jabata deducted
August,
yes.
Yes.
Sababu Teacher Service Commission was intimidating the union. Obu oba the employer yabugate.
Yes.
Across the country. Then the union has mobilized the teachers in numbers to the streets. So what does that one mean? They will be powerful, they will communicate, and then the employer at Onagana is doing nothing. Because of that, employer can staff financially. So that the more go to any other demonstrations because you don't have resources. Those are the resources we use to mobilize teachers and then tell them let us go and demonstrate. But that is one way you intimidate the union. We even prepare the teachers psychologically. Now, going forward,
yes.
tough times ahead. After denying the union dues, next they will come to the teachers. They will deny them salary, so the teachers cannot.
Intimidation.
Intimidation. That's how the Teacher Service Commission intimidates teachers and the union, so that they
have just intimidated the union and the teachers. But are very successful. Because of more call off the strike. No,
that's not the genesis of calling off the strike. I don't want to believe that is because it has not strike actually. It was a premature it just started this week. Last week was rehearsal, trying to put our systems together. Yes.
Now they were curious about whether then a KUPPET at on P. More on P. Unique ya katibu.
Matevi nanagi
okero miso limbosa kabisa.
The branch we did our best.
Now that you have said that you did your best, mwajiri Nairobi nande meeting. Mwakisheshwa abalimu bakishira nabone kramo wanda the next meeting amagani abona iwe because these people I think they will not trust you.
I want to repeat again and again.
Yes. They will not trust you.
We will only rely on the information elikire. Tuja kwa ego to so. Iye totararo. Because it
JSS teachers. And what do you expect to go get it?
No, Ekerokyo is an issue. It's unfortunate that that's how they addressed it.
Yes.
And this thing can be resolved by His Excellency the President. nanduiranerie president ya tebiri committee budget
yes
yanyetebiri na abalimu ababaliku yabwatire committee ya factory in the 46,000 teachers ya allocated 18.7 billion as a budget omanya goja na ndo tebi na ndinge na ndigire president
so masika city ya day nation ya we waligeze na teachers reject back to work deal
yes
deal kie bakwanga already because mora manyangirende sakarindi raj
that's why we are rejecting it back to work deal esababu
yes
ntomanye thinking igere inside there eto ile summary because you are given a summary mura the ungana gina na gotebi the 9 items that were there, this one has been accepted for review, this one is take this one to the president, take this one, that this one will discuss it during the next CPA, this one will do that. You see all those issues ntobu ati the final details, because those are the things abantu bamanya ko satisfied na manyetuanja CBG job group C4 C5 yabere scrapped, job group D1 yabere scrapped. Bono we will be moving from job group go say C3 na to the scheme of substance yange K L M is an administrative job group, like that, and you remain in this job group for 3 years, then you move to the next job group. So not necessarily acting principals, acting deputy principals, even they were scrapped completely. Abantu mbaro bari qualified by a job group, by a substantive positions, by a school. That thing like that is that something now ola jaga ko mwalimu akoligere lyate na bono na butwalire hope in the next 3 years jana very administrative na ajire the next job group. The transition from one job group to another, they are very easier. From there, kwanza that one is a very serious thing. If about solve like this, abalimu would be very happy.
Is there a way of recalling KUPPET the national executive secretary? Ayo basu itakar ko board na injira ne hero ora tora recall for now executive secretary inere bufona.
For now, no, until the next election.
What we want to
do this year, and I want our members, wherever they are, to listen to this. What we want to embark seriously now is on the constitutional amendment.
You amend the constitution
of KUPPET. So once we amend this constitution, we will have some clauses. National office. Do you know, Brighton, for you to file as a national official, ABINCHA ngoligie kerogo koru KISII county incho rumno executive secretary then diringo chikuligie kerogo international office nangende ndi sign my position first ima chikuligie kerogo kerona ali signiri ndaenda tinkanyora gose na lusiri biroge byose it should be okuligie kerogo kerigo kenyora then you resign. Like for example, I get a president yako then on appointments. Eka babomba diegas GCS chiri ose bakole tuli bakole tababeta shua bairu bakamagulisa in their positions ebalisa in tuba kamago they will not apply. It will not happen. So those are some of the things chigo pass so many of us from contesting those positions in the national office. The moment we amend this that clause, then you will be sure come next election there will be a lot of changes in the national office. No problem. I'm saying so long as ifunguliwe, we want it to be open. So it's like now it is closed. So ifunguliwe so that nobody feels that when you are going there, go on there.
As KUPPET members, we are a little demoralized. Our nation, then about demoralized. Kabisa.
I know, I told you, teachers are demoralized, are stressed, they don't know what to do.
But when somebody is demoralized, he does not trust the union. That's it.
No, the trust, they are not the Brighton. When this strike started last week, the first day, the turnout was not such big. Thursday, the turnout was very big after realizing we can do it. On Monday, we had more than around 1,800 teachers on the street. They started patronizing the union. They were happy. They were saying, now we have a union. Little they know, from nowhere, the scale had gone beyond expectation. Ikanguka chini. That's where we are.
Naro na Peter Nat, kugarero nigo ya kore timu giru mapema, libera ligapoa, kwa KUPPET bono ya burukandi. ni kirengere kimo ndao tumaonero tene petanati kanati ero ya korito mapema bintu bigaturia kobwa inu mwanyitu kura nilio roji now then ateri katibu teachers who are in C4 their base salary is 58k while those in C3 their base pay is 59k. Now why and the C4 is above C3?
Now those are the things in article they in that CPA.
Yes,
you want the salary scales. Okonyo rumo ndale was in C4 the salary scale area slightly lower because extra na iko ikepa there is a discrepancy here. Are these things going to be addressed? I'm happy saying that because those are the issues teachers have raised, not him or her alone. Abandona bangiba raised the same concern. So that's something when this is where we start from. This is where this job will be here. The way it used to be, job will be ngwa madene pa ya neniga year in increment pa kuike pa.
Yes.
L epaya ingai M like that. Bona jicha bete created the confusion to split the job groups. Okonyo rumo ndali job group C4 epaya ali asago chakera. Asago chakera ali C4 ago chakera. Lakini umuntu ole C3 asago kolera. Ali beyond umuntu C4. Who was this? Who was making these salary scales? That is the question we are asking. Even they will resolve beyond speed. Abantu bamanyina job group to kwata ninkego. Na they be in line with public servants. Other civil servants. Chikwende chonse pichi okoru TSC no transfer service to other sector.
Yes.
No under county government and the national government. Kwanyorana your salary scale coincides with the other one. Ono konyoro muntale gaiga muntago tugo ali mukwenda ali chop group S. T iga no singerere the C3 C4 C3 C4 otari gusuka. Those are the things to be addressed. Yani muna bigo address diga. Dori we will agree next strike yembo ya bete called off with the window na obirega iga bi assign we are so then we will tell our teachers.
Katibu nande karon singerere se dibori elio you are just waiting for document.
Yes.
Document ko so kere digire bitebyo. What about implementation?
Now implementation now a document here we wanted to have a timeline. Through muna karotu to CPA the addendum that the president gave us an salary increment.
Yes.
To that they work on first phase 1st July last year.
Yes.
Second phase and final 1st July this year. Maybe at what time even the biyo chakawa implemented. So to kanya muna linga kili we kanaka biko ngakawa implemented. We can go for another instruction. Why are you not implementing this thing?
Yes.
Because we agreed they are deposited in the court. So that nobody so good acha so go there na bintu to agree biraba address the court knows you signed we signed we deposited in court they are supposed to start this time why are you not implementing this? So you have a point to argue lakini wewe waka sakarosa ni aiwe kwa tena
kwa naye wate yani ndugia kile ko chaka no sign kwanza
bas
mako
yes moi wane mo deposit court ebito ibona ni abantu bakokora the way to school onanga boni ke excitement y'abantu bakwa school ere buya abantu bagenda to colleagues bamaye tena egende uja kuchakaliriri uja kuchaka January the review ya CBJ ya rural ya business scrap uja this time the negotiations the next event uja kwa negotiated in heavy so that you mwalimu aba aware that these are the things that needs to be addressed just that
uye sana kiroto kartora kwa na iga katibu ushukuri ministry education asomo wasiri Julius Migosio ambale erori iri school chigoretwe okuma chona barwe basiume dina strike nyalengo because school ready barwa tena school chigoiro bagatuma mahuko erobono nse mukikoira ase umugiro buno abataiga ekyombigia tia subscription ya kwata na KUPPET na ine lakini amangana ro make ase ministry education erongora kwanire kati
the ministry of education ndoba the ministry of education because ndoba the problem na ministry of education Ministry of Education ni again the Teacher Service Commission ni employer elekera okolekere kwate an issue ekolika ebintu bieta gete biya ba factored in the budget through the Ministry of Education.
Yes.
Iko tu. Ministry of Education because I receive grievances from this side. We have a factor ya presented to the Treasury and Parliament for approval. So the only problem is they have just left the Teacher Service Commission on your independent panyitigire mono and it's being misused. Are you seeing? It's being misused, yes. And I'm happy the sanity will come back slowly. We are hopeful that because we'll bring sanity slowly in that ministry. Because previously you could see even the Minister of Education telling people na arendera maruwe ngolika abantu. A Minister of Education in the public kumandebina maruwe na arendera ngolika abalimu. Remember, you are a boss. What are you communicating to the public? Because please don't be a victim of such a kind of leadership. We want to see amabaga y'abalimu agutangazwe gaseti. Muna papaganda none county kama degre gutangaza amabaga gutangaza. Mbanye gutangaza agutangazwa. Chi kwende chiri chose biba gutumia chibaza chiri batumia abalimu koniga igendo tuteteke koru is an audit. To deal with the TSC, a serious audit. Gesa abalimu balikitwa mwaelio. Pakaboni kabalimu balikiru. Mbalenga.
Yes.
Na andinjira kibaligetu. Was there an advert? Abalimu abalikiru between that and this time. Wikonyo wale na abalimu abange bobe chibesanga ichi arwete chikabalika. Ba mabagaya tatangaze tu mwa kwa serikali there is no money. So audit yeko koru chisukuru echi chitabu at the principals, deputy principals. Chibesa chiabantu batagere kuri in those schools, but the substantive heads of those institutions. Na chibesa chiabo chiachete. So bakole serious audit in the Teacher Service Commission ora kumi.
Katibu kero mu kwa na mangana promotions kero mona kero monda eroje post na tetina ngopoli na kero mu kwa na promotions. There's some regions you go benefit the both promotions.
Yes.
So you go benefit kabisa abande mu kwa abana kwa abande promoted. Inubuna a union. Mu address ngane na naone kero promotion yeko batige regional balance. Regional balance is what we always say, and even the employer knows. The only thing, some regions like the Asari region, Arida Semiari, abantu could Northeastern, from Tana River, Mbabuate the role affirmative. Barago, Mbuango Bakonya promotions because those places were the hardship. So, agere kwenta isi abanda bange kwanda ko colleagues in those regions. Yes. So that one is anchored in the Teachers Service Act. Yes. So they are doing that. But into what regional balance, but no, again they come abuse the seriously. Like promotions you koru, nanzi mashale nga ya koru. Abantu baito tora promote. Oisa ko ya ndonyo ore region where nanzi mashale comes from. Monyo romo ndo graduated last year. Okonyo ro iruliro liku. Yes. What about these other parts? That's why we cry totagetena tonyole equity. Kodare majogbe ko batu problem. Tonyole equity. Ebono roje kana ko kora igo na gina ko boli. Ekara ko kora igo. Omuntu olenge cost na kyako igo. Ndiye ra cha konyora. So that thing na kikyare ndire mechando mpaka TSC aroka ndiruna n'umuntu ko woki nande mono abachumbe bachumbiri. Ba UDA. Yes. Wako genda bayo ababande nabarabu they are crying in to from our constituencies na into tolendera marube yokolika abali Britain's Kikatibu, as they look forward to amend the KUPPET constitution, let them propose to have NEP officials to seek their mandate from the branch level so that we can vote for such officials, maybe that may bring sanity at national level. Otherwise, Missouri ni breakups. Yine roli kabisa hapo au gali grief hata abuna karolinde mo propose change constitution na mwanjira ne let them propose to have NEP officials to seek their mandate from the branch level. Yeah, if we change the constitution it can happen. The laws society of Kenya okora. Yes. The laws society of Kenya everybody votes for their national leadership. We can do it. To introduce a ballot box at the branch. Tarole na chikulere ngawarajo. It will now they will start working for the teachers because they know no mwalimu oli ajako ngagire kura direct. But they karoma tena chikule chipono muntu ojiko work at their view delegates. You are just there relaxed. Oganye tena ngoja kwa elected ojiko ligie kura kurwa sari. That is what is bringing a problem. Lakini wamanyana they are the same teachers ojo wake kura. Can you do that with that teacher? Ndutoro chitonganga nete ko kora balimu gazi because abalimu abantu bagwagire kura direct. All their frustrations ibago tole teraze tole. Ekero banyore problems ni ndu bakwa.
frustrations chane pwe kero ya kolire mistake into our wicked. They can even remove us from office, but we get into a problem when we have a problem at what? At the national office. Na barabu banyole that pressure from the grassroots. But then next election they did not perform. Konyora jukuresio is a serious problem.
Kadubana nataka tuenda somo tumbo kwa sini tunaenda madukani kidogo tumakwenda tuchukora ochikonga cheno fyunga kiroche tamu ya tate kuchikoera kolengana naye kero wateno tubati gosiro ndro jino na sikaseti ya the standard jali kana KUPPET na the Teacher Service Commission decide to bal the hatchet and withdraw court cases igobona kama korekani binto mbiroro bia kere kina kiarere ndego gatorto kwa na turina yali ngase gaseti ya nation ya se mangana isem teture kasese miri mutumo como sini tumakwena tujukola asentunde ya totonde omwelio ina tatibo barabu pa 5 na tura asentunde de tokori.
TV Oborabu Wagusi
Twatire kuma maine twatire kuma Keni ouru maine otire kuma
nurigitie bintu ao vyogo tumekanyumba mwao usekoni ya seduka yao bono tuchandika nande Ouru Superstores Limited nomo sanyo range monogo koneria asirigori iri samura nigo bakonya ebintu bune kubwatia asichindagira nebintu binde bya nyomba babwato bosibwo kuruga amuno bwa mandasi ki type ao amaguta yokoros chindagira gusego karanga chi type nechi size chionse omochere ebirengo nechingencho ao amabere echumbi chisabuni amuni binde binge boigo mbabwate chimusuro chiri komera amuna moyo yechingencho chionsi emito ya heavy na light density tissue papers chitangi amune metungi ao asensemo yobwagachi mbabwate chisimiti amabati ayo abwate guarantee kweke myaka 15 emesumari chichuma chirangi original cha crown MDF boards wheelbarrows amune binde binge nigo bari bwango asoko kwabokoreri nebintu kwagorire nigo gokobero gwikage shiri kyago andonse asole
be amana so wake Ouru Superstores
batarire ase nyumba ya Ouru Complex angena Credit Bank bara ya Hospital Road imijomo chubo songo asamange aboko bakire simia senamba 011 116 1500 0111 161500 Wegona boku balikira liuka se email info@ourusuperstores.com usase website ya www.ourusuperstores.com Ouru Superstores Limited, guaranteed quality product at lowest prices. Karibo nyumbani. Je, watafuta shule nzuri itakayokuza mtoto wako kielimu na kidini? Shule ya kisasa ya Hurricane Academy sasa ni suluhisho lako katika mtaala wa CBC. Wana walimu waliohitimu na kuthibitishwa na serikali. Karo yao pia ni nafuu kabisa. Wana mazingira mazuri na safi yanayowapa wanafunzi nafasi tosha ya kusoma. Pia wana viwango mbalimbali vya masomo ikiwemo ECD, primary na junior secondary, mahabara ya kisayansi na kompyuta, nafasi za wanafunzi kuchezea, usafiri wa kutosha, programu za kula yaani feeding program na mengine mengi. Usisahau kwamba wanatoa masomo ya Kifaransa na muziki. Shule hii ni ya kutwa na bweni kwa wanafunzi wavulana na wasichana. Inapatikana katika eneo la Riatuenya, kilomita 3 na kutoka mji wa Kisii, katika barabara ya Kisii kuelekea Marani. Usajili kwa wanafunzi wanaotarajia kujiunga unaendelea. Zungumza nao kupitia nambari za simu 0755 331318, yaani 0755 331318, au kupitia tovuti yao www.hurricaneacademy.co.ke. Jinyakulie nafasi ambapo mtoto wako atapata masomo ya kisasa. Hurricane Academy. Healthy Kenya International Center ni nyagitari egotoka imeyomo cy'obusongo egotumeka chimashini chiekerero chikomoreka ebimo byago na kumanyaso bebole nabako amariogo arosirie kurwa semete arosirie nebirengo byeigoro mono kurwa chinse jaisiko nkubwenya bali amarwere buna diabetes gose esukari, high blood pressure, emechando yechinengo, kansa, chinyigo, emechando yabaga kabuna low libido, obogomba amona yande amange. Nigo babwate amaryo chakera yabana goikabanto abanene.
Inche no manyagitari iri nike maubanye omo director bwa enyagitari tukoroka HK International Medical Center erega igo muchito bosongo na inde ni gonta getoko bariga ni mono sana na kubatebinga ni gotogo over services chiekerero tugotumia obobwenia bwekerero technology yo koligererio omogero omogima na inde twarigereria ngambi mo kibiri byasero twaro mochanda twakwa amariogo na amarioga yetu ni gotunya ruseti ase chinse chesko ao na inde ni gare habo ayuto kurusi ase chinse buna bono kurustura marioga asense ya Hong Kong eyeri ni China na marioga ande ni goto kurusi asense ya Malaysia ayande kurustura asense ya Spain na ayande ni goto kurusi asense ya California, Los Angeles, California in USA. Marioga ande nare to kurusi asomo cho India na ayande ni goto kunyarusi asense ya South Africa. Ayanara marioga kunyara gusibia omochando yikoru asomo bero na ende nonya ni gokuru umwaka 2011 twabere tukubweni abantu abange nande ni gare habo tabwatia ni side effect yara kolentere kiagera na yemete igo karibu sana senye gitari yetu ya HK International Medical Center.
Asamange bakiri simia senamba 0717 176 383. Health Kenya International obubwenia uliene.
Etaya TV Oborabu Wagusi.
Abuya kabisa mwanji muri beda television ka turi dujigo kora tujirde kange ikomina isar na gato kumonta se mambi ya boniga ka turi na katib KUPPET korwa se county ya KISII Secretary General KUPPET KISII Planch no ala se studio to kabisa igoro yo mugiro yo erete kulende balum saboro kia mbali certified buyanga kyomugiro yenya de ko kolo kyarandiro kora call of mugiro gete abantu baba certified lakini kolengana nilmonyo na mangana moroje no ina siga seti ya the standard ya seti ya the nation ilisara kora twara ya bwa de page gete ga igabuna ya kwa mangana makongo sana kuna KUPPET Planch of issues question deal Kiritsa is moved to call off teacher strike nigo ba boarding deal yenererie ya ikerne tuku abwase kero misoli yore KUPPET Secretary General anyalika go call off omogiro ali kralinga samaga cho at service commission headquarters Nairobi tikolia chuma tatu marogoba ali ayo kolede katibo nantuirinde asintunende ito ya kabire na raundika ode ke message tena tara understand biana a document munyiganyete ntianso meto bugana ya nakwana lakini na teba na document muganyete ngai munyiganyete kor I want to go and lead Bia kabisa nara au sakalia au bana mbore katibu hiyo document wanaongoja kutoka wapi na nani ataileta document ine nani ataituma document mwanyete mota ine lingo pale.
So we have organs of the union, the National Executive Board, what they discussed bakagiri na Teacher Service Commission. Those issues are the ones the Teacher Service Commission, the lawyer of Teacher Service Commission and the lawyer of KUPPET Kenya. Yes, but draft that thing jointly and then they sign. Then it is brought to the Secretary General, NEP, representing NEP, to sign, and the CEO to sign. So after that document has been signed, the finer details, because what was given was a summary. A document that Teacher Service Commission it is the Secretary General to send us.
And the blessings ya KUPPET.
Yes, I was representing KUPPET. No, those are the issues raised by the union. So we Kawajirike Jones P inse. Then in a Teacher Service Commission, you know, this is a legal document that whoever goes against this legal document is an illegality. It can demands Jones mna nagote bencho bukurubu charusi wo ngaki kuchikorokan ngende ya koru ngaki kuchikorokan. So what timelines work say na by this time ekekiabe implemented, by this time ekekiabe implemented, like that, so that even the brother na pending budgetary allocations mnangere na roja tabana 20,000 we are ready to employ if the government gives us what? Gives us money. So those things, when are you? Because we used to have allocations ya employment every year to arakonyora replacements ya baliba school na baliba retired from the profession. Kwanya bantu walimbanya kuli kubo. Are you seeing?
Do you have powers you kwanga egende kyo mwakira likire na chukuli right?
Yeah, when we look at it, that's why it's very important this document to enyore to nyasome. Kero tu aligere to tane gendongera agitara ba drafted buya. So no, we are the people. We are supposed to know inkieke ko iru to them.
Ndi bagari mwalimu ndi as a document ekanyere.
No, we are the representatives of the teachers. Because when the document comes, we will send this document to the teachers.
But what say?
They can give opinion. Not that they don't have a say. They will give opinion, but they will not go there to do anything. But they will give opinion. This opinion is collected by the leaders, and the leadership goes, says these are the feelings of the teachers. This should be factored. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the feeling. Another person brings the views from the teachers. I gotta get a document here. That's what we expect. But sometimes you find those guys up there. So this time around, the pressure today. We are waiting for today. If they don't give us that document today, we will still insist but the document. We pressure them until they give us the document.
Compromise to
compromise to put into direct na bananchi. You see, in Duma they talk about elected direct na these are the people to take care of haki. They are elected by delegates. We must work for this and to Yes.
Since the Kenya Kwanza took office in 2022, the employment of teachers procedurally became a nightmare. Praise beseech Teacher Service Commission to use a clear marking scheme to recruit teachers. The immediate former education CSC was a real scam. Hiyo mwana engineer to mire SMS yote wana amangana yokulika balimu iyo ya ndoto ya mugaso kabisa etakere kuligirwa biasana biamono ase obosemi byomwende toto asemambi yaboniga kolinde esku yo mwalimu etakere kwirana tiku mwalimu awe haki yake. Santana mbali banda toto maji SMS yabo oja se studio asemambi ya makatiba katoto eto chikokorera ngakiro chetamu yaboninde ya chage to visual ya nase school secondary do you expect much as a mangana education na abana ba form form jibaro kramate? Do you think that the now schools are well prepared?
I want to believe so, because abalimu n'abantu abangaine.
Yes.
There is a time we went for a strike, they were able to catch up. What the COVID yajete, teachers will catch up. Ekero floods chiacha, teachers ensure that the syllabus is covered. Abantu knows how to resolve crisis at like a time like now. But what we need is support from this government. The issue about the term ending is true. What teachers know what they do best. They know how to make up all those lessons they have lost. The students, remember, these teachers are also parents. They have kids in school and in those secondary schools.
Yes.
So they also have brothers and sisters. So they know, because this in our society.
Yes.
So they know they cannot misuse or they cannot destroy the future of these young kids within our institutions. I'm not worried about this startup because I know we've lost 1 week. This week we have started. I know teachers have moved with a lot of speed and they're doing something. But this one also depends on the kind of motivation that will come from that document we are talking about. If the motivation, if they get the document, they will be seriously demoralized. So let us be very keen on this document. I hope the national office will not mess up again as a mind, because if the mental ability of they are very disturbed because of 1 or 2 reasons. You know, the output now is a ngumu. Like what they were now, Nyasai na manyete, all these things tumesukuma sana. But I know going forward, as a leadership of the union,
yes,
we are going to liberate our teachers. Let them be less assured. Ne rasima abalimu tuligerelia masirai yao. Njemuna ABINCHA. Nimejitolea. I will fight for these teachers. I'll fight where my powers. I'll do it. I'll do it. And I will never betray them. Even if it means it is me standing alone. Nabarabo. Natowera ali National Governing Council. I'll always stand by my teachers. Because I'm a teacher. I know where I've come from. Including the employment. We always tell the employer the truth. That's why we got to
Tukurra sibija tano kabya nyamuri kideno gamba how that to appoint the Education Court Council. Akira kwa ningani.
This is a very good move. Nakiri na kwa tebere tangana gi. This guy is a smart guy. Kiagara oisoko nyora Education Quality Council. Pamu advise. Pamu this is what we need in education sector. For us to get quality education. This is what needs to be done. That's a very good move. Na ndekera kwa tebana Education Quality Council. Na anta bego the ways because somebody wants to go and pick money. You know the possibility is in rewards. Yeah, or your friends. So by otu are abantu bali experts. Pa qualified. Para kwa tebi genuinely. Lakini batari go please the boss.
Yes.
Pa kwa tena bono. Na yo mkubwa ni leo kujokera. Motebi yuko maende na education sector ne bwate mecha. Emecha ande bwate ne. For us to have quality education, this is what we need to do. The policies to bwate kolenda jira konya mangana education, this and that. That is when you can assist amangana ejisemi in this country. But at the moment you kobeka nande abantu gete bagoja kugoshabikia in that council, then you as well nonyotanye begeto because you have just made people as bago tap money from, and that thing you see it will not take this country anywhere. Let him now go for the experts. Arusi abantu from the university anyoro mondo what the expert omanyeta mangana ye universities mnachikobaran. Mfumo about university, the model, university funding model is a problem.
Yes.
Students bangire. Omuntu understand that. Egere I'm explaining how he's supposed to go about it. Amangana basic education, annual experts.
Yes.
And I propose as a council ya uchikoros. Aligia bali muabe koro.
Aligia bali muabe koro.
Tabasa kuligia bantu baje na engineers baje, abantu gede baje, bamadabi na nintu mate because is aligia bali mu. Let them come down to us. Bamadabi na council mbuya. But beka bali mu gabo because they have gone through the system. They have been teaching. They know where the pros and cons. Chile, agere bakonye the education system and the political education. And the university, I pick lecturers from or I pick somebody from those universities. Somebody who know a vice chancellor, is a council. Or very vice chancellor of a university. Or very professor something doing in something like research and everything like that. Or we had the information about universities. Wide knowledge about universities.
Wana karo igoro executive wali yakwanta magana na inu sangonya gukwana mure bono ga yense ya muiburi yareko ba kero muiburi skoro sika city yabu na ale tanta na sister igete
no muiburi to went ko ba worried muiburi this thing is benefiting you muiburi
yes
oroje bako gamba de biran koro siale council ya quality kero to ko te ba bali mubaliku no mwana bako konya kero te aba ali mubabe confirm no mwana bako konya kero to ko de umwalimu abe motivated ya we haki yae no mwana oli bako konya so muiburi don't need to get worried because abana aba bawo nayo muiburi oli nkwa bulete umwana okaire university choose ekero roje mechandera about funding ye university elimo kabeku umuiburi obotole chaye nkali akachiko abegwa wakana 72,000 naye togo konya kero tokolera magana yega ndubo no torogo ko otetea umwana inji nayo umwana oli okokolete university abayibuli abange bagonte binganaki umwana ona akote university tanya koliko nere togo konye procedure yokulikwebe tokamanyete mochumbe ogoja kulikira umwana lakini ndu togwakeri ogia mabaga gutangazo marking scheme etoke umwana ogakuliku mapema agokonya ase jamii yao abana abatogo konya bonse pie school omuibuli yae egasi yao kora muno muibuli no mwalimu akolegasia akolegasia tubwaterane tokonye abana baito banyora gisemi cyo
ringana lyo mwali go jasu manju muri tori yasema mbevundire katip
digabono ntebi abalimu baito bonse bale in this county and those also in this country that is the battle we started traerawia but I want to assure you that we are very keen on every other document on our table. Anytime we will get that document, we will scrutinize it and we will advise accordingly. On the ones who are takena will just ototanta in any way, all doing personal, all selfish, proposing selfish interest. In Chemuna ABINCHA will not allow that. As your executive secretary, I will not allow that. But let the encourage our teachers. The battle continues. We are there for you. We will never leave you behind. To work together as we are packing our institutions. Let us do it passionately. Let us teach those learners because those are our children, those are our kids, those are our brothers and sisters. Let us assist them. The part that has been left to us to take as the leadership, we do the rest. You did as well. You did as proud. In the whole KISII County, I'm very happy about the leadership of the union, the leadership of the principals of this county, the leadership of the teachers, all the leadership in several sectors. In this struggle, I want to say, God bless you for that. I also want to encourage we were not fighting you. We were not against you. We were trying to fix some issues in this country very wrong in this profession. Today, as we are speaking, we are no longer having education. Mwalimu is a calling. Mwalimu from today, is not a calling, it's a profession. So our alimu, they are professionals. We are no longer having this one as a calling na collegas no umwana najete college aka train na tagete ko kole binto na ere muno monde professional. So I want to encourage you also puate si abana instill discipline konya abana baino puate si abalimu ndoko tomo ndoko nyakopeta beta abalimu ebitase bale ndoko sali school cheto to chirende so that amasoma ito in this region ya KISII and the entire country again to the next level. Also requesting the Minister of Education, your funding, release money mapema
yes.
Bae chibesa chonsi jitakire ndonyora the problems we used to get before, and I'm happy you are bringing back amangana medical asabana biji school tiga bana bali barwali biji school ali banyora amatibawa maya na ndole ndachibesa in time and weather all stakeholders. I know Mondom Yokale, weather with all the stakeholders,
yes.
In this country, we are ready to assist you to move to the next level. And finally,
yes.
Brighton,
in a second,
I was told by the teachers of ECD, please, the county government, to run the governor, what to do to assist those teachers in those levels. Thank you so much.
Ndiye mwana machibirira kerona kwa lingimeta television obro gusiana na somo rweta bwa show toko bana sana ONTITA kuru 12 mpaka 15 chosho utangurwa sasa ya transmission Thomas ngotongurwa sasa ya camera niko twalenge na Secretary General KUPPET ase county ya KISII otwerere ali anne cha msingi wanyete document yego chikobe koreta korigirya magani ali abo banyara bago kwanira kana ntunyiga nyito chikonyeria niriye kuri nda kwa kirpe para kurwacha kuri ta television obro gusi tumira na semero biliende kuna batambeliane Brighton Makori.